Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team's currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. Here's what our diggers have for week 143. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply follow the Patreon link in the video description. Now without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have a team dig from Matthew Belshin and Paul Shearer, DOSGAMES /arcade2 /godmom30. Not quite sure what to expect with this one, except maybe some kind of fairy godmother thing. It says F Godmom. I do have a readme though, so edit, readme, or you have to forgive me because I bought a new keyboard recently, so I'm still getting used to it. F Godmom version 3.0, game of magical mayhem from Soggy Bread Software. And apparently copyright 1991 John Blackwell. It's an arcade puzzle game designed to exercise your creativity as much as your reflexes. In the game, armed only with your wits and your magical wand of transformation, you must make your way through 50 levels while avoiding killer crabs and deadly dimensional implosions. That sounds a bit... I think deadly is not a strong enough adjective to describe something like that. If you complete all 50 levels, there will be a celebration in your honor with music and dancing. I don't think I'm going to be able to play through all 50 levels right now to confirm that, but we'll take his word for it. It's like not priced very... It's priced very unusually. First of all, just from the fact that the price isn't actually on the registration form? I'm confused. Maybe I should actually open up the manual. Okay, so for what I'm getting out of this, the way the game's being promoted in terms of shareware is that you can register the game for either $5, $10, or $20. And basically what this seems to mean is that $5 is just a basic registration. $10 gets you a copy of the Tips and Secrets, but also a disc with the latest version and 50 more levels. And then the $20 version seems to also get you an illustrated solutions book to actually help you survive all the levels. So basically, the amount you pay for registration determines what you get for your money. But $5 is the minimum amount to get the full game, so that's not bad. In fact, that's pretty cheap, so we'll see if the game actually has any level of quality to it. At the moment, I'm looking at a lot of controls. So we move with the arrow keys, we project a pattern with the space bar, scan a pattern with pretty much any key on the lower row of the alpha keys. Okay. Helps F1, get control list. Okay, so the controls are listed in the game, so I don't have to memorize them. So off we go. F Godmom. Do you need to see the rules? Yeah, sure. Sound on? Yeah, sure. Keyboard or joystick? Yeah, sure. Actually, I chose keyboard. Okay, now featuring joystick support, sound effects, etc. Oh, there's the registration details. Apparently the guy's in Tip City, Ohio. So in F Godmom, you play a fairy godmother on a mission to free 50 of your fellow fairy godmothers. Really? So we're playing a fairy godmother rescuing other fairy godmothers. Okay. To finish a level, you must collect 7 pennies while avoiding the killer crabs. After you collect the 7 pennies, the magic exit door will appear, unless the space for the exit doors to appear is blocked by another object. Must retrieve the magic key to open the exit door. Okay, so from what I'm getting from this, it's basically... Imagine a sort of game where, in order to successfully get through the puzzles, you're basically you're turning certain objects into other objects you copy. So it's almost like this is copy-paste the game. Okay, so let's see if we... Oh, we actually changed screen modes all of a sudden. Okay. And here we go. Okay, so basic controls there. So, like, I mean, there's a brick wall there, which we can't move through, obviously. Now, maybe we could... Okay, so we got a wand pattern there, and then... Yeah, so we basically just turned the brick wall into a ladder. And yeah, it said in the manual that the effects only last for 5 seconds. So, okay, I should point out the controls are not perfect. There is a bit of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like, if you push a key if you push a key and hold it, you move in that direction. If you push a different key first and then try to move, I'm holding right now and it's not moving right. But if I release and hold again, it works fine. So it's like, if you switch which key you're holding too quickly, it works for a moment and then stops working until you press it again. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I wanted to get him out of the way. Little crab dude. Okay, so that's one level down. Okay, so how do I want to tackle this one? Now, it also said in the manual that things made of iron can't be copied by the wand. But, like, I mean, this level here almost looks like you could beat it without using any copying. Although, because the controls stall out like that, it's actually really hard to get your character to go where you want her to go. I can copy the pennies? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can copy the pennies. So, you only need 7 pennies to beat a level, but you could theoretically just make a bunch of pennies? I mean, it technically works, but then you still have to deal with the enemies. Oh, I can actually transform the enemies into bricks. That's good to know. Oh. I think we just discovered what the implosions are all about. Okay, this potentially poses a problem. Because I can't copy the iron bricks. I'm gonna guess that I can't change the, iron bricks either. Yeah, I think I screwed myself up here. So, like, when the enemy comes up here, I can zap him. And that gives me a moment to be able to walk around. Actually, can I turn him into a penny? I need to know, can I turn the crab into a penny? So just turn up. What? Interesting. So I turned the crab into a penny and collected him, but because the effect only lasts for 5 seconds, when the effect wore off, he spawned right on top of me. That's actually pretty clever. He can't really do much there, can he? Oh, I can actually copy the crabs? Interesting. Yeah, this is actually really hard. There's apparently 50 of these levels. So just out of curiosity, if I copy the key and transform the ladder into a key and get it... Okay, this just got to so many more levels of interesting. Because the key, it only lasts temporarily, I can basically collect it and move somewhere with it, and suddenly I have a ladder. Wow. There's a lot of potential here. This is actually really neat. This game is giving my brain quite the workout, but it's actually a really neat idea. I think for a $5 game, this is actually fairly well put together. It's not perfect. Again, the controls do not respond very well. But yeah, I'd say check this one out, because even though I'm not really having too much fun with it, I see the potential. And there's definitely going to be people who like this. Next up, Christopher Groff has dug up WINGAMES /comp /marble. I don't know why, but I'm kind of expecting another Mastermind clone, because we seem to run into a lot of those. Just have an executable, so let's see. Well, it's not a Mastermind clone. It is very tiny, though. It says it's resizable. Oh. Now that is interesting. It is resizable, but in doing so, it actually changes the layout. So resizing changes the difficulty in a sense. That is really cool. So that's 2 games so far today that have really interesting features to them. Okay, the block of squares is a maze in which you can put mirrors. The program has a hidden copy of the maze also with mirrors. Your objective is to make your maze behave in the same way as the hidden maze. Column of squares on the right shows what mirrors are present in the hidden maze. You can select mirrors from this store to put into your maze. You investigate the maze by rolling a ball through it, and the ball will be deflected by any mirrors you put in the maze. The program uses small arrowheads to show how the hidden maze deflected the ball. Click the mouse somewhere in the margin around the maze. Here? Okay. And it moves it through. Is there a way to change the speed? There is. I'm going to say speed 5. Or, whoops, 5. So your ball went straight through the maze because you have put no mirrors in it. The 2 arrowheads show that the ball passed straight through the hidden maze as well. So you might guess that the row or column contains no mirrors. Try rolling a ball along a different row or column. Here? Your ball went straight through the maze because you have put no mirrors in it, but the 2 arrowheads show that the hidden maze did not behave in the same way. So you know the row or column contains a mirror. Drag a mirror from the store of mirrors to the right of the maze to where you think there's a mirror hidden in the maze. Well, the thing is, this kind of bounced twice. Now, we know there wasn't one along here. So, I mean, if we did that and then, say, rolled the ball here. Interesting. So, like, I mean, that could mean there were mirrors down here, or it could mean that it's over here and that's not supposed to be there. So yeah, if we move it like that, what's the learning going to say this time? 2 arrowheads show how the hidden mirrors will... So there's a fair chance that you got at least some of your mirrors in the right place. A good chance, but it's not assured. Okay, that one went straight through. So there's no mirrors down here. Oh, we can mark them. So yeah, no mirrors down here. And yeah, no mirrors that way. What about down this column? Oh, it's hitting something. Okay, that's interesting. This has to go over here. But this... Okay, so this might be like that. And we can try putting a mirror there. Ooh, that doesn't work. Maybe I've got the difficulty a little too high. Let's try bringing this down a bit. So that's supposed to be the beginner size. Oh, we've also got this. What does that do? I mean, we can change it. Okay. So these apparently reflect balls back the way they came. So flippers deflect the ball in the same way as simple mirrors. When the ball hits them, they change their shape. Okay. Small red symbol in the center shows what the next shape will be. Each kind of flipper cycles through between 2 and 4 shapes. 4 shapes? Huh. And if apparently there's whirlpools that eat balls too. And rotators? Rotators deflect the balls like mirrors do, but the way the ball is deflected depends on the direction the ball is traveling. Arrow in the rotator shows how the ball will be deflected, clockwise or counterclockwise. Interesting. And also one-way mirrors, where they only deflect the ball on the solid side, and as the ball hits the broken side, it passes through it. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Again, we still haven't seen the about yet, so apparently this is just simply called Marble. And it's unregistered, version 1.1, by Peter Balk from 1993. Or Balch. How to register. And apparently this was being... Oh, the unregistered version allows only simple mirrors and simple flippers, so it doesn't have most of the things we already saw there. But apparently there's a guy from Scotland, and a registration fee of $7.50, well, I was about to say dollars, £7.50, or $10 US. So yeah, let's try this smaller one. Okay, so this seems like it's going to be clear. That also seems like it's going to be clear. That also seems like it's going to be clear. That actually came back to us. Interesting. That bounced over there. If we do it again, it still does it? Yeah. So what about if we do there? Okay, that flips around like that. And then it comes back. Okay, so that is probably supposed to be there. So I'm gonna guess this is clear? Yeah. And I don't think there's anything there either. So wherever the last two pieces are, they're in here somewhere. Like, how is that possible? It would be if it bounced first? Like, what if we do this? Okay. I think we got it. So, test. Yay, we actually won. And it actually has a sort of complexity rating. It counts how many balls you're using, and then gives you an overall score based on that. So this one apparently says complexity 88. So if I have it generate a new one, okay. So it's sort of gauging how tough the puzzle's going to be. Okay, so moderate's supposed to have some extra kinds of pieces, but apparently not present here. So what if we expanded this to like the full screen? That actually kind of broke it. Oh, that didn't. 1864 complexity rating. Oh boy, I don't want to do this one. But you could. Oh hey, an even 100 rating, although all of them are pieces that are going to change. Those will only change between 2 different forms. These ones change between 4 different forms. Okay. Well, let's first check to see if there's any that go straight through, because that's probably a good sign that there's nothing in them. Yeah, I'm just sort of trying to narrow down where these pieces are potentially going to be. So there has to be something in this row. It can't be clear. Tricky. I'm going to guess it's one of these kind. Oh, did I accidentally just get it right? No. Okay, I think I do actually have it right now. But I still have one more piece to figure out. And I think it's going to be in this row, this column somewhere. Okay, I think I got it. Let's test it. Got it. Whew. 100 complexity, 39 balls used, score of 256. Perfect bite. Okay, so that was Marble. This is fun. This is a really fun game. It's definitely very tricky. You can make it as super tricky as you want. It has a lot of features that aren't available in the Shareware version, which, you know, makes sense. But the Shareware registration is only £7.50 or $10, so well priced, functions right. You can even resize it on the fly to whatever difficulty you want. Yeah, this was definitely a decent Windows 3.1 game right here. And our last dig for today comes from Michael Madsen. WINGAMES /puzzle2 /WMAHJONG. Well, we were 2 for 2 on the interesting scale, but this is clearly some kind of Mahjong game. So the question is it going to be decent or is it going to suck? I got a couple of write files. There's also a help file. I'm going to read me first. Tozai Mahjong version 1.0 by Junichi Saito. Oh wow. We actually do have Japanese software from the looks of it. With written in English? Interesting. And apparently this person wants $25 for it. And this was written in 94. Actually, correction, this was written in 92. It took 2 years. Well, actually not quite, more like a year and a half to get it converted for a USA version. So let's see. Okay. Thank you for trying Tozai Mahjong. It's an unregistered version for evaluation only. Register on CompuServe or by mail. Oh, that went on its own. It's actually counting down. Ordering information, click on the help ID. Register version does not display this notice. Has no time limit. Or no limit to play. Don't know what the limit's going to be, but let's find out. So we can change colors, tile patterns, player name. I'm going to guess that this is probably the more gambling type Mahjong instead of the solitaire type. Yeah, just going by what I was seeing in the help there, that's definitely what it is. Okay, and these are the initial options. There's wave output and MIDI output, but I didn't see any files, so I got a funny feeling these might not work. It might be like for the registered version only, but we'll see. The tile speed setting, I might have to fiddle with that. Rate 5, 10, 20, 50. Oh, let's go with 5. Select players. Okay. So this is actually apparently the guy who made it. Put together his own little self-portrait here. This is all done with the standard 16-color Windows palette. That's some pretty impressive artwork for being limited to the Windows 16-color palette. Let's see here. Let's go with... You know, we gotta have Saito in there. And then let's go with, Kuroda? And who else? We have 2 Amanos. Okay, we'll go with this Amano. So select first dealer. This one. Oh, I selected our dealer is Amano. Wait, what? I selected me! Ooh. Okay, that arranged itself pretty interesting. So I actually do finally know how to play this kind of Mahjong now. So yeah, this is the tile that I just picked up on my turn here. I could declare Pung, because I do have, because that would be a triple there. Do I want to do that right at the start? Or do I think I can make something out of this hand just hidden like this? I don't actually think I can. Not easily, anyways. Okay, let's do that. So, how does it advance to the next player, then? Oh, I gotta discard, right. This one. Oh, I can click and drag these anywhere I want. Apparently anywhere I want also means, out into the nowhere of existence. Okay, put it back. Oh, you double-click to discard. Okay. Boy. So what did I pick up? I picked up this one. Yeah, I'll discard that. Oh yeah, I kind of didn't realize that this is, I forgot what numbers these are, because these are numbers on top of them. I know that's 1. I want to say that that's either 7 or 8. And I think that's 9 or 8. I get a bunch of them. I get it up to 4. I'm okay. After 4 is when I start to lose track of which ones are which. And I can't click the help right now. I could probably load the help up from here as a separate thing. And then I can actually take a look at the tiles. Oh, right, 9 is that. Okay, so yeah. So I do actually have 6, 7, 8 there. I'm gonna keep this handy just in case. Yeah, we'll go for the Chow. And discard that one. Did he just say I'll buy a Pentium PC? What? Okay. Where's the economy going? What is with these quotes? Oh, I actually got another red dragon. Pung that. Okay, so now that I'm down to here, I'm looking for a set of 3 and a pair in order to win. Well, look at that. Oh, that was a bad discard from the looks of it. Yeah, I'm not really getting the kinds of tiles I would like there. Yeah, that ended in a draw. Go figure. Do you keep on the game? Yeah, we'll keep on the game. Thank you for playing an evaluation. Okay, so I see what the limitation of the Shareware version is. You only get to play 1 round, instead of continuing to play all the way through. So it gives you a taste of how it plays, but if you actually want to, like, have a running score going and everything, you actually have to register. That makes sense. And then it's a 40-second wait to get to play another round again. Ooh. Do I have to set the options again? Oh, look at that! The OK button actually showed up in a different spot, even. This person clearly knew what he was doing in terms of programming. And yeah, I wasn't noticing any sound effects, although it did save the sound settings, so yeah, it also saved the player name settings. Okay. So, who are we going to play with this time? I can... Sino... and Sakamoto. Okay, starting hand this time is interesting. I got a lot of the numbered tiles. I might want to just try to go for, like, all numbered pieces here. This rate. And we'll get rid of this one first. Yeah, so instead of actually declaring the pieces I have, because when you do this, it's actually showing the other players, as far as I'm aware, in terms of the rules. So if I say I don't care, it'll just add it to my hand, and that keeps it hidden, so that they don't know that I've got that. or have a triple or a triple in waiting or anything. I've already seen a 1 discarded, so I'm going to discard a 1. Interesting. I can actually go for a melded 4 right now. Or melded 4, I should say. Because I already have, like, there's only 4 of each kind of tile in the set, and I'm just about to, I just got the 4th of the 2s. Okay, we'll reveal that. We'll go for the melded 4. And then we got a 5 and a 6 there. I'm going to discard the... discard the 5. Okay, I'm doing much better this time. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that for now. Or no, wait, that was a chance to steal. I didn't see that. I kind of wish it would actually show, like right now, I know it's him discarding, because that's the tile right there that's showing here. And I also know that there's only 4 of these in the set, and the other one's right over there. But it would be nice if it would actually show you who's doing what. Like, all it says here is decision. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to take it. And that actually brings the turn back to me as well when I do that, when I do something like that. Oh. I can just manage to win. Yeah, that looks like a winning hand to me. So the reason why it's a winning hand is he's got a 4-5-6 run here, a 1-2-3, a 4-5-6. He's got 3 wind tiles here, and the 2 other wind tiles to make for a pair. So yeah, that's a winning hand. So yeah, that was Tozai Mahjong. This is actually... we managed to do it again. 3 games today that were all not necessarily good, but very interesting. I guess good depending on if you can get past some of the little quirks that they had. Because that is it, isn't it? All the games today did have little quirks to them, but were otherwise pretty decent. This one's definitely the most expensive one at $25, but given how well it's done, like, save for that one little quirk with showing, like, what's going on, it otherwise plays perfectly fine. So definitely worth that $25 asking fee for when this came out.